Jerry, over here. Over here. Over here. G'day, how you going? So I've just hit 1 million subscribers. Oh, hang on, 1 million views. I wish. So I just thought I'd talk a little bit about YouTube and 5 years on here as a amateur noob. Hey Jerry, amateur noob. So I kind of been seeing a lot of videos about, like, you know, later in life starting YouTube, and I thought I'd make one anyway. They're a little bit of a clickbait, but I've been doing this for 5 years, so I thought I might as well, you know, just tell my experience. So if you are thinking about starting a YouTube channel later in life, I'm 54 now. I mean, I started it when I was 50 or 49. Go for it. It really can be creative and a rewarding hobby, and it's therapeutic as well. I got over my stutter. Well, not really a stutter, but I just improved my vocabulary, my speech, my talking, you know, without stuttering. Mind you, I stutter still, and and ah and and ah. Oh, by the way, this is Jerry. Jerry, you're sleeping. And I'm Roberto, and if you're new to the channel and you came here because this video went viral, I'm a photographer. Not really, I'm just a hobby. I take photos and walk my dog, and me and Jerry go out and do photo walks, take photos, mainly with the Olympus camera, and now with this new U-Butte Sony A7 IV behemoth. Jerry, so bloody heavy. Anyway, what are we here for? So you're thinking of starting a YouTube channel in your 50s. I know this video is going to be a little bit clickbaity because there's so many of these bloody videos out there. I think it's the trend now, and YouTube's really promoting people in later in life. I started this channel 5 years ago. It was probably the 1st of January 2020, mainly to get back into photography, really. For what I did, I took a manual of the Olympus EM10 Mark II, not this one, this is the EM1 Mark II, Sony full frame. So bloody heavy. We went through the manual chapter by chapter and did a video on each chapter for my video to start off the channel. So it was kind of like a way of, you know, starting the channel. I needed something to talk about, so, and there was a side benefit of keeping up my interest in photography, because you know what it's like when you get a camera, or you pretty much buy a camera and it just ends up being on the shelf after 3 months. What I found was that the YouTube channel itself ended up being doing this channel actually helped me. I mean, so it's really good in that sense to start a YouTube channel, just for that side of it, to learn something and keep up really your creative pursuits.
And you better believe it.
So, what the hell do we talk about? Well, that's the 64,000 subscriber question. It can be hard. I mean, what do you think I'm doing this video? Hey Jerry, I've run out of bloody ideas. So, but for the main thing, the main key thing to do is do something that you're passionate about. Or remember to niche down. Now that might limit your choices, but trust me, if you jump around from one genre to another, people will get confused as to who and what they tuned into, really. I mean, this very video is an example of that. What the hell, Roberto? What the hell, Jerry? Why is Roberto talking about this crap? I came here to see Jerry. Hey Jerry, they're all here to see you, not bloody me. Talk about YouTube. Anyway. And Jerry, you might think, yeah, sure, I like my hobby, but I'm not an expert. You know, why would people want to watch me? Well, I think really it has nothing to do with your skill level. It helps for sure to know what the hell you're doing, I guess, on YouTube. But I think the best channels are the ones where Jerry, But I think the best channels are the ones where people get invested in you. Sure, the topic is the main subject, but YouTube is so flooded now that in the end, you know, you're the constant and you're the one who will win over the audience. You know, hey Jerry, you need to put the you back in YouTube. Jerry, you hungry? Also, yeah, you don't have to be anything really. Just being yourself and going about your day, giving your point of view, etc. It's the traditional vlog is back, you know, really, and people are kind of like starting to gravitate away from, you know, that polished production. You know, those, you know, you see those guys on there with ADHD, you know, high on 5 cups of bloody coffee YouTubers, you know. I mean, the words on the street the kids are saying these days is that, you know, keep it real. Hey Jerry, keep it real. Yeah, so, I mean, of course, do your best to polish it as much as you can, but it doesn't really matter because a lot of people now, they don't really care about the polished, you know, YouTube, you know, 24 frames per second type lighting and all that. I mean, it helps, but it's the story that really counts, hey Jerry. So it's now more than ever the best time really to get back into YouTube, to start a new YouTube channel, because you're not burdened by, oh, I'm not good enough, my video quality is not good enough. Cameras these days, even your phone, it's just so easy, man. Just press record, tell your story, and if you're interesting enough, you know, you might get, you know, someone listening. Can you hear me? Hang on. Hang on. Can you hear me? Jerry, there's no one listening to this bloody video, is there? Anyway, I mentioned niche down, and even then sometimes you even need to niche within the niche, if you know what I mean. For example, like in photography, there is so many genres within photography that some people, like, they become known as that, you know, that guy, that camera guy, insert brand here. So, you know, that Nikon guy or that Sony guy, you know what I mean, like that guy who only does, you know, macro or landscapes. Now that can be another way to shine, really. Hey Jerry, shine. Although even that seems to be saturated. So many bloody landscape photographers. So it comes back to you, really. Your personality has to shine through to connect. Regardless anyway, even if you don't become popular, you're documenting your journey and having fun with it, really. Kind of like my channel, to show off my photos and put a story behind them. Each video I go on an adventure with Jerry. Hey Jerry, we go on a big adventures, and rather than those photos just sitting on my hard drive and no one ever sees them, I get to show them off, you know. And you know, I mean, better to show them off than just, you know, Jerry, I switch sides. Jerry, you got the ants in your pants and you're moving around. I switch sides so you can see Jerry. No one wants to see me. Jerry, do something funny. No? Yes, I know it's raining. Bloody rain. Can't go for a photo walk. Anyway. Tickle. Jerry, tickle. Yes, they're all going to laugh at you.
No! They're all going to laugh at you!
What's that? I remember that Adam Sandler record that I've got. They're all going to laugh at me. Now, the obvious thing going through most people's my age's head, you know, who want to start a YouTube channel, is how embarrassing. What the hell are you doing, man? You're making a fool of yourself. You know, that's the YouTube's for douchebags in their 20s with reverse baseball caps. You know, family and friends, they're all going to laugh at you. You know, I felt the same way, really. Hell, I still don't even tell anyone that I've got a YouTube channel. I don't really tell anyone. I don't spruik it. I don't put it anywhere on Facebook or anything. It's just for me, and if someone wants to tune in, then someone tunes in. really, no one really cares. Everyone's got their own lives, doing their own thing. They won't even mention it. It doesn't even come up in conversation. It's the same as just posting something on Facebook, really. What's the difference? I mean, social media has come a long way, really. And even now, even the boomers, you know, could appreciate it. I'm a Gen X, by the way. I'm not a boomer. Social media has come a long way. Hey, Jerry, even you know how to use it. And it's even the boomers can appreciate it now. So it hasn't got that stigma attached to it. That's only for the young people out there, especially Facebook. I mean, Facebook, it's all boomers and Gen Xers on there now. I don't think the kids even are on Facebook anymore. No, they've probably moved on to who knows what's the next one. You know, if someone stumbles across the channel and then they can get something from it, then, you know, good-o. So I probably should shout more, but I still get self-conscious a little bit. I just let the algorithm do its thing. If you think about it, never has there been a time where the average hobo like me and Jerry can broadcast themselves on TV. Really, when you think of it. I mean, sure, there are 10 million other bloody hobos out there doing the same thing, but still, you know, you never know your luck in the big city. Hey, Jerry, maybe one day they'll discover us. You can probably hear the contradiction going on here. I'm saying that who cares, just upload videos, it's a great hobby, yada yada yada. But let's face it, we all have thoughts of like walking the red carpet. But being liked is natural, and chasing the likes is natural, really. Whether it's, you know, boosting your ego or your hip pocket. I don't think it's a bad thing, because really, we all want to be loved, Jerry, don't we? We just all want to be loved. And that, you know, that reassurance or that feedback that people like it, that I've got heaps more subscribers, that I'm becoming more popular. It is, yes, it's a bit of an ego thing, but it also means that you're doing something that people like. You're helping people. You know, you're educating people. So in that sense, it's not an ego thing, unless you love yourself. You like half these YouTube, you know, youngsters out there doing pranks and shit like that. But I said in this video that it doesn't matter about clicks and likes, but there is a little bit that makes you think, imagine if I could make a living out of this, if I could, you know, quit my job and run across the street every day at 240 frames per second. A little reference there, because I've been trying to, you know, do this whole creative, you know, online thing for 25 years now. I started making websites back in the early 2000s to learn HTML. Kind of like to learn photography. I was doing websites to learn how to do HTML. I started a movie review site, and it kind of made it, like, it kind of got popular. View-wise it didn't, but on Twitter, this guy came along. Blogs were really big at that time. He was from Paramount on Twitter, and he goes, "Hey, do you want to review for Paramount our movies?" And I said, bloody hell, yeah. And then they invited me to interview the actors as well. Now, I just had a dodgy website.
Zack Snyder and Henry Cavill!
Woo!
The man needs no microphone. What about Henry Cavill? I just stole that from Henry because that's what he was going to say. And now I have nothing to say.
Say hello, Mark. But, you know, I guess for them, any publicity was good publicity. Of course, I chickened out of the interviews. I went to the reviews and to the opening premieres and stuff of the movies, but I didn't do the interviews.
If you've seen Star Wars more than once, what does it say about you? Check this guy out.
How many times have you seen him? Not that many actually, but enough to become a bit weird.
4 times. I'll tell you someone who's not weird at all then is the Blue Wiggle. He was there.
It was kind of like I was faking it till I made it. And then all of a sudden I had to interview bloody celebrities and I'm like, oh Jesus. Hey, do you realise that this website only gets about so many hits? A bit like this channel really. Now I mentioned this because of the you will get a sometimes, I mean I did anyway, that imposter syndrome. It can be something that will creep into your head when you've got a channel, especially if you're not officially qualified in anything. Like I'm not an official photographer or anything. I'm not no one special. I'm just a hobby for me. So I've seen a few other photographers out there on YouTube. They're like saying, don't listen to these bloody hobo amateurs, you know, they're giving you the wrong advice or whatever. So I try now, and I think you should do too, is to keep in your lane, you know. And of course, if you've got something to say and you know what the hell you're doing and you've researched it, whatever, then, you know, give that advice out. And you don't have to feel that imposter syndrome out there. But it's also, it can be an imposter syndrome of, like, why are you on YouTube? Like, what, you don't deserve to be on YouTube. There's nothing special about you, and that's that imposter syndrome on that side of the picture. Jerry, what the hell am I talking about? Jerry, why don't you listen? Come here. Let's make Jerry nice and pretty. Jerry, we've got to make your hair nice and straight. Now, they say that's the best portrait lens in the Micro Four Thirds. Take 2. Yes, donkey, Jerry. Yes, Jerry, donkey. Jerry, donkey balls. Why you cheeky bum? You little naughty girl, over there. Over there. There you. Yes, and then here, and then have both there, and you stay there. Bloody hell. All right, next time we'll go take photos outside. Speaking of humour, it's good to at least try to make light of the content. You know, everybody needs a good sidekick. Hey Jerry, are you my sidekick? You're not a very active sidekick though, are you, bloody Jerry? If you've got someone to do it with, or something to highlight, like a catchphrase or something, your shtick. Hey Jerry, the shtick. So you're my shtick. Is that a Jewish word? Abbott and Costello, Jerry and Lewis. We named Jerry after Jerry Lewis, even though she's a girl. Really, comedy will help, because trust me, with a head like a drop meat pie like mine, you're going to need all the help you get. Because all the, you know, it helps to be beautiful on YouTube, but if you're not, then try and at least make them laugh or know what the hell you're talking about. It's hard to get anyone to watch this bloody thing. And, you know, also my narration's pretty bad. You've probably just noticed halfway through this video, there's about 100,000 cuts. I'm really bad at narration. So I try to compensate, you know, with a bit of humour. I mean, most of them are dad jokes, but Jerry, there's nothing like a good dad joke or a fart joke while we're at it. Jerry. You know, but having someone like Jerry helps me out a lot. It's a team effort. Hey, Jerry, it's a team effort. You're tired, Jerry. Now, speaking of narration, as you can probably see, I'm reading this because I can't remember shit. It's good to be fluent as well. I still haven't gotten that good. Even with a teleprompter, I really have more cuts than a barber's bloody apprentice, Jerry. I wrote that joke. You can get away with it these days because remember, keep it real is the deal. So, but still, it can be annoying. I watch my videos when I even the older ones, and even I get frustrated with all the bloody cuts. if you can be fluent and really good, and just riff it like I'm still in awe of people like Rob Trek and even Casey from Camera Conspiracies, who can just talk to the camera and just riff it, and there's no cuts or anything. I don't know how the hell they do it, but I just stutter a lot. I don't know, shit vocabulary, and because I edit my sister's channel and she's really good at it. She uses a teleprompter too, but just the way that it's much easier to edit as well. That's the other thing. It's really easy to edit when you don't have so many and ahs and shit like that. And
hi everyone, and thanks for tuning in. Today it's all about the Excelsior Hotel.
One tip is to keep your head straight, so when you do cut, it doesn't go like that. That's a few tricks. And another trick is to chuck in a heap of B-roll over the cuts. Ideally, one thing though, I must admit, doing a YouTube, like I said at the start of the video, it really helps you learn how to articulate yourself, how to public. It's kind of like learning public speaking. When I talk to people in the real world, I can be more fluent and more, flowing with my conversation. I don't stop and start a lot. It trains your brain to keep on going with the sentence until the very end. Does that make sense, Jerry? Not really. Now, speaking of editing, you will need to know how to edit. Depending on your style, it can be simple or complex. Some of the biggest YouTubers, they just hit record and they don't even bother. They just talk, and what they're saying is what matters. No editing, no special effects, nothing. But it doesn't hurt to have a nice polished video, with music and cuts and B-roll. You can get right into it really, and it's kind of like the rewarding side of it in itself, and it goes hand in hand with what you're doing on YouTube anyway. But trust me, it can be all-consuming. I'm telling you now. When you're trying to be clever with kind of like some special effect and spend hours, on a 10-second bloody clip.
Hello, do you sell cameras? I want to shoot 120 film and I want to buy a medium format camera. Yeah. I'm a YouTuber, so I know all about cameras.
So it really is, it's best to learn something easy, like say for instance CapCut or Filmora is a good one. I use Vegas Pro, but there's DaVinci and Premiere and all that, but
Sydney in the 80s and 90s was alive with music.
Close to Central Railway Station, it was easy to get to, it was in walking distance to the city.
Surrey Hills was full of venues and it was near the main train station, and so apart from all the venues that were there, places like the Hope Town.
You probably need to be a channel size of say about 100,000 or so, and even then you probably shouldn't quit your day job. Also, these days the subs is not the true indicator really, it's the views. You get paid per view, that's how it works, not per subscriber. There's a video I just watched where it said that YouTubers are not getting the subs anymore like they used to. They reckon TikTok made it so they decide, the company decides what you watch, not you. Like they feed you what they think that you like, and they're pretty good at it. Your lifelong playlist. Rather than you choose to subscribe to people, it's smart enough that you don't even have to subscribe to people anymore. It knows what to feed you, and you're happy with that, so you don't have to subscribe. You even see it with big channels like Diary of a CEO said in every video that he starts, it's like, hey, 90% of the viewers are not subscribed.
Okay, give us a hand here.
All right, sir.
Work, 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 work. Hello, boys. Have a good night's rest. I missed you. Holy underwear!
After 5 years of taking photos with Jerry here on YouTube, hey Jerry, 5 years already. I've got 3,500 subscribers. That's pretty lame. and I average around 20,000 views per month, which equates to roughly about $100 per month Australian. That's $100 Australian even. So what's that? Like $50 US, $60 US. Now that's a lot of Scooby snacks. Hey Jerry, you get a lot of Scooby snacks out of that. Hey Jerry, high five. Now I'm being silly, but this can be a serious job if you really want to take it seriously. It's really what makes it attractive to a lot of people. If you can get a huge following and make a few viral videos, for instance, it becomes quite lucrative, really. Mix it up with a few sponsors and then affiliate links or whatever, Patreon or I don't know. But remember, it will turn into a job. That's the thing. You just can't just sit back and relax. Not everyone is going to, get their kids to sit in front of a camera to open up bloody Christmas toys and get paid millions of dollars for it. Those days are gone. Now, I mentioned that, like that Ryan's Toys, all those, remember that before they changed the rules, all those toy channels were getting like millions of hits, just some little 5-year-old opening up a bloody box, you know what I mean? And I'm telling you now, you get jealous. You think, what the hell, man? You get really pissed off. There's a lot of channels out there that really make me angry. With envy, really. Angry with envy? Can you have that? Like, you mean to tell me that a guy gets paid millions of dollars just to mow someone's bloody lawn?
I'm about to knock on this random person's door and see if they want this yard taken care of for free.
People love, I know I do too, watching someone else work. Now, there are some clever ones out there that need skills like restoring watches and old cars. But then there are those weird ones like, cleaning carpets or mowing lawns or melting metal. The reason why it says it pisses me off is because I just spent a week on this bloody video for 200 views, and some hobo washing carpets in one take with no editing, no special effects, nothing, gets millions of views. For instance, here are some ideas, but remember, you and every other hobo is trying to do them. Trust me, I've tried a few. Oi, what's the matter? You got like simple cooking videos, someone just baking bread, for crying out loud. Restoration videos, they're the best ones. Whether it's an old car or tools or antiques. Carpet cleaning, I still don't understand that one. Weird enough, it really is mesmerizing watching it. It's relaxing. Hot furnace melting, like melting gold and silver and shit. Metal detecting, that's one that I like. I wouldn't mind starting my own metal detecting channel. That would be fun. I could incorporate it with photography, with me, Jerry, and the metal detector and photography. Now there's an idea. Grass cutting and gurneying the footpath. No joke. Bloody Google it. These people, they do hyperlapses. Some of them even go around and offer free, just to get the content. Now this is one of the weirdest ones. Unblocking stormwater drains. Millions of hits. Someone just goes along and unblocks the drain of their local street. Another good one, pet grooming. That's really big.
Yay, I got the poop off your butt.
It really is a strange concept, Jerry, eh? This whole YouTube. Note that you will see a lot of channels that tell you how to get passive income, and those videos that tell you make a headless video with AI voices and stock footage. Don't bother, man. Not only does YouTube downgrade them, if not ban them, but they really are the scourge of the internet, and they're slowly taking over. It pisses me off, man, because it's just making YouTube unbearable. These stupid videos where you can tell it's bloody AI talking, it's a bot, and they're just dribbling out some Wikipedia script. They just stole it from Wikipedia, typed it out, put the A on top, chuck some B-roll on top. It's just crap, man. I freaking hate it. Jerry, gotta calm down. Now this YouTube might consume you. I know it's consumed me. I always have this niggling in the back of my mind saying, what am I going to put out this week? I'm going through it right now. I mean, I've just been in a real rut with photography. I really haven't had the urge to go on a photo walk, even with this newly acquainted brick that I've just bought. So bloody heavy. It's kind of like you got a monkey on your back and you're forever chasing that dragon. You like that metaphor? You know, you're also kind of thinking, I need to do more videos, 3 videos a week or whatever. You kind of just might like dish out any old crap. But I think it's better to take your time, really. Quality over quantity. Hey Jerry, quality over quantity. Spend that extra time researching, writing a script. Very lame script this is. I'm telling you now, this is going all over the place. Thanks for watching. I will be testing out the new Sony a7 IV with the 24 to 240 behemoth. It's not that heavy actually. Yeah, it is. It's bloody heavy. Jerry, what the hell did I buy this for? Bloody full frame. Anyway, thanks for watching. Jerry, next time, try and be a bit more peppy. You know, hey, pep it up a bit, Jerry. Bloody hell, we're on TV, Jerry. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. What the cheeky bum. Jerry, did you know I reached 1 million views? Yes, I know, it's been 5 bloody years. Jerry. 1 million views, Jerry. It's nothing to sneeze at. Maybe it is. I know. Doesn't mean anything, Jerry. Oh, you got the ear. You scratch. You scratch on the ear. What a good girl. Tickle. Jerry, tickle. Tickle.